Hello, good evening, and welcome to tonight's class. And this is day six of our 2 weeks Forex basic course, online Forex basic course. And this is day six of the 8 days. So today we'll be looking at, we'll be doing more of practical basically, but we'll be just looking at rules in trading. Then we'll go straight to the we did confirmation checklist yesterday. So today we just look at some rules you need to abide to when trading. Okay, it will help you. It will discipline you. Although that's only if you can abide, right? And it will minimize your losses. Okay, so the first one is do not trade under pressure. Now you are quarreling with your wife. You are your wife, you have quarrel, and you start trading. Sorry. Just know that you are ready to dash everything you have to the market because when it comes to such matters, emotions are involved. So you want to stay away from the charts and stay away from the market for a while for that period until you cool off and all of such troubles are over. Okay. Then when we talk about pressure again, maybe you have your house rent is coming, and because you are looking for the house rent, you want to now make sure that the account you have, you want to double it, you want to triple it so that you can make withdrawals. Those are trading under pressure. All right. One of the things you want to really do in this space is that do not take trade because of the money you are looking for. Trade as if you are doing it as a leisure game, a leisure exercise. Okay? You are not mounting pressure on yourself that, oh, today if I not make $10, now be say tomorrow we not go survive. No. When you start trading, trading is supposed to be secondary, especially as a newbie. All right, a side hustle. Whether it come, it does not come. So you should be able to have what you are doing that is bringing your income, your daily or monthly, weekly income to run your day-to-day activities as it has to do with running. Okay. But if you don't have a job and you want to put your hope on just trading, especially as a newbie, you won't go anywhere. It will end in frustration. So trading under pressure is a no. Then do not trade with greed. This one, you must be there to confirm it by yourself because it's not what you just tell somebody. The person will learn the hard way by doing by this one because there is no forex trader who started as a newbie who did not apply greed. All right, you must apply grit is a must. So that one cannot be erased. But your ability to wise up early enough and begin to make decisions that will take away grit is what will help you to scale, all right, in the market. Okay, don't be in a haste to make money. Be patient. Okay, so this also, the first thing I talked about is this one, that one encompasses this one too. You have to be patient. So you do it more like a leisure game, all right? You're doing it gradually. If you are trading with $100 and you're able to do $3 every day, that is a beautiful thing. All right. But by the time you take one trade and you hit $3, you want to take the next four, five trades. At the end of the day, that your $3 will disappear and your account, the main account, maybe if care is not taken, you will bring it down to such a level that you regret. So if I had known, I would have just stopped at the first trade. But usually, it's after it has happened that we cry to say, hey, if I had known. So you want to make sure that you erase all of that and run with a good uh, a good conscience. Then Don't let your losses run. Cut short your losses. Now, this is one of the things that is very difficult. Okay, so if you enter a trade and you see that the trade has gone the wrong direction, your ability to cut that trade, that's to close it. All right, close the minor loss instead of waiting to now close the type that will eat deep into your account, or probably the thing closed on its own based on the fact that there are no the that's margin call. You do not have insufficient uh, equity again to run the trade. So that becomes, although this one is very difficult, but over time, as you learn, as you are in the system, there are some adjustments that you begin to make without anyone advising you. Because yes, you must have had them at the very beginning, but when they begin to happen to you, that's when you begin to now know that, wow, so please, if I continue like this, I won't go anywhere. Let me please cut. All right, so don't cut short your profit. Let your profit run. Take partial profit when necessary and allow the profit to continue. Now, one of the things we do as newbies is that we can endure losses. All right. When you take a trade, most times the trade we take are given to us. All right. And you take a trade is in profit. Any small attempt for the trade to want to pull back, you just rush and close a bit before this one will disappear again, make a collect them. All right. And meanwhile, that thing has just done $2 or $3. And the actual take profit for that trade would have given you 15 to $20. But you have cut it short at $3 and you are out of the trade. But the one that will go negative, there may be a stop loss of $10, a stop loss of $15. You will allow it to run till the end to hit that stop loss if you eventually hit stop loss. But you will not be able to allow a running trade that is a profit to hit your TP. So if you have like 3 or 4 trades that ordinarily then you took those trades and you allow the trade hit either TP or stop loss, you will see that if you have such trade and maybe 2 hit stop loss, 2 hit take profit, at the end of the day, it's supposed to be overall win. But because you rush to close your profit on the one that is supposed to give you the profit, and you wait for those ones that will hit stop loss. At the end of the day, you'll be in a massive loss because you have closed the ones that would have mitigated against the loss that you incurred. So all of these things are things you must learn in the course of the journey. Because frankly, saying them verbally like this and theory as a theory like this doesn't really add up, because most persons would do what they want to do until they learn the hard way. Okay? Don't open multiple positions, multiple trade with high lot size on a small account. All of these things are still learning. Okay, most times you can talk from now till tomorrow. We will not listen until we are hit. That's when we begin to listen. So, all of these things, you need to know them and begin to apply them from when you think they have become very necessary. Don't risk more than 3% on your account. Use minimal lots. Now, you want to ask yourself, what's your account size too? Okay? What's your account size? Because most times we use this language, don't risk more than this in your account. But there are some trades, there's a level of what you have on your account as your account balance. You now say, what is 3% of that account balance? It's not even enough for the stop loss that. So, this is applicable from $100 and above. Okay, I can say it's applicable from $100 and above, especially on Forex when you are trading currency pairs, but not $10, not $20, and not uh, for synthetic as the case may be, because there are some synthetic instruments that for you uh, to say you are managing your account with uh, $3 risk, then you should have an account of maybe. Okay, well, although there are some instruments that are also for such accounts. So you want to stick to such instruments that are not too much for your account size. All right, don't trade without stop loss. This one is very key, especially newbies. Maybe you must have taken trades, that hit stop loss. I mean, a trade that hit stop loss, yes, and immediately after hitting stop loss, the trade now went your way. The trade now went in such a way that if you had not used stop loss, that trade would have given you some good profits, and the thing would have happened to you like 3 or 4 times. Anytime the trade hits stop loss, the next thing it will now begin to run in the actual direction. You now see in short, the next one you're not going to use stop loss, and you did not use stop loss. Behold, it is that one that you did not use stop loss that will now go and hit and to wipe your account. So you don't trade without stop loss, okay? You must trade with stop loss. Don't compare your result with others because number one, you are not the same. Number two, account size. All right, Mr. A may be trading with $1,000 account and you are managing your $30 account. So his win are not the same thing as your win. He has more advantage to take more trades with some good room for the trade to run. But because of your account size, it's not every trade you can take. And at the end of the day, that advantage alone will make him have an edge over you who is having just $30 in your account. So now proper risk management when it comes to account size and lots, okay? Account size and the lot that you are supposed to use. So if your account is $100, because we assume and we believe that for you to really trade, you want to start trading and you are ready, the minimum you should start with is $100. I'm not saying that you cannot start with your $10, you cannot start with your $20. No, don't get me wrong. But you really want to be serious and want to learn, and this is what you want to do, you should have no less than $100 in your account. And trading with 0.01, which means before your account will 0.01, it will take 30 pips, all right, for you to hit out $3 from that account because 0.01 is 10 cents per pip. So for you to hit $1, that trade must have moved 100 pips. Is it 100 pips or 10 pips? Sorry, 10 pips. Okay, must have moved 10 pips for you to hit $1. So for for 200, 0.02, for 500, 0.05, for 1000, 0.1. Okay? While for, sorry, while for 10,000, it's now your choice because your money, you can actually begin to also reduce your lot size. Okay. You can have a $10,000 account and still be using 0.1. All right. Now, for all of these accounts with this lot size, you can take maximum of 3 positions with this lot size. But like from 200 and above, you can use, let's assume you are doing 200, you have a $200 account and you are using 0.01. You can take 5 positions at a time, 5 trades. Now, when we say 5 position, does not mean that it's on one asset. So maybe like 3 different trades are given and you are able to take them with 0.01, 5 different trades on that $200 account. Okay. So this is some, if you're able to abide by these rules, you will scale in the market. Okay, so this is another area we want to look at. All right, 11 day trading rules that work. Okay, so not an investment. Number one, it's not an investment, it's not gambling, and you want to plan your trade. So you don't just come into the market and just take a trade. You want to plan that, okay, before I go into this trade, this is what and what I need to see. And as I'm going into trading today, this is what I should get and I'm out of the market. That's trading plan. All right. So when we talk about confirmation checklist yesterday, it's also part of it integrated is your trading plan, even if it was not pronounced as trading plan. Okay. So part of your trading plan is your daily targets. All right. So if I hit so target, I shut down for the day. Or if I close this number of amount, if I still have a trade running, I will just break even and let that trade run. If it hit TP, no problem. If it does not, if it reverse and take me out, you have already gotten your target for that day. So those are things that works with trading plan and can only happen when you have them. Avoid the open. Now, what this means is that to to avoid the open, as in there are some persons, they belong to like five different groups. Now, once they just see any forest group, they say, this group, add me to the group now. They'll add them. Add me to this one, and they add them, you know. And one person is in five different groups. Now, out of these five different groups, one is saying buy good, the other one is saying sell good. Another one is saying sell GBP, JPY. Same GBP, JPY, another one is saying buy. Now, maybe you saw the first one, you enter buy. And as you go, you see the second one is saying sell. You close the buy and you enter sell. Before you know it again, the sell you enter now, the thing has started buying. And meanwhile, you were already in a buy before. How you say, oh, and the negative is huge now. You say, okay, no, let's close it. You close it, you buy again. So now you have put yourself in the open and the wind is just blowing you in such a way that you do not have a wall to protect you. So please just make sure that if you want to be in one place, be in that place and follow to the end. Okay? So review your trade. Now, what is reviewing of your trade? So you took a trade. If you look at what I did just now, I just posted an update on the trade. For those of us who came early, I just posted a trade, the update on the trade we took during this afternoon session, and I shared those three trades. So I have reviewed the work that was done. Okay, I took this trade at so level. Did it hit take profit? Did it hit stop loss? What was I not supposed to do? Okay, why didn't I take? Okay, what went wrong and all of that? Those are review. You want to always review your trade, your entry, your take profit when things go wrong, so that next time, whatever must have gone wrong, you don't want to make such a mistake in your next outing. Okay? Have a stop loss. We already said that. Have a target. So that's your TP is your target. All right. Best trades only. Now, the truth is that if you scan through the market, if you see, look through eights, even if the eights have good opportunity, I tell you, there may be one or two that are far better than the other six. So you don't want to rush into the first one you see to say, this one is good. Let me buy. Now, by the time you now go through the different asset and you find out that the one that will give you what you are looking for, you already found, man, this will give you. But because you already entered some too many trades earlier, this one that you are supposed to do more, you won't be able because you have already exposed the account and you don't want to over leverage by taking too many trades. So you want to only make sure that you look through to get the best. And when you go for that one, only one trade can give you what you are looking for each day. You must not trade seven, eight pairs to make money. Only one good one will give you what you are looking for. Okay? Be in control. This one is easy. You need to be in control. All right. Don't let the market drive you. You should be the one to command the market. Trade small, then accept a losing day. Now, how do you accept a losing day? This is one of the things that is very difficult because we begin to fight the market. Now, it's not every day you come into the market and everything will just be smooth. No. There are some days you come into the market, you take the first trade, it hits stop loss. Take the second one, it hits stop loss. Take the third one, it hits stop loss. Please take a break. Take a break. Because if you continue, you'll wipe that account because they are losing trade. And there's also what we call losing streak and winning streak. Now, there are some weeks, some months that everything will just be entering as you all your analysis, everything will. But when the losing streak come, even everything you know, all that you have done, that you know that that is the best and excellent way you've been approaching the market, all of them will seem not to respond. And you just things will just be you would now be asking yourself, what is happening? So if you fail to quit on time, you will now begin to do what we call revenge trading. And by the time you begin to do revenge trading, then the market juju has you know, has caught up with you. So before you know it, your account is gone. All right, so these are very little things, but they make a serious meaning. They matter a lot. You don't want to joke with them. So this is the end of the presentation. All right, then what we'll be doing today, tomorrow, and Friday will just be practical, okay? It will just be practical and everything, most of what we'll be doing it on the phone, okay? Because you will be doing your analysis, you'll be doing your taking of trade on your mobile phone. So let me now log in through my mobile phone. Let me join the Zoom now with my phone so that I can begin to I can begin to show you what I'm talking about.
Recording in progress.
All right, so I've disconnected audio from the phone so that the noise from the background, the echo will not show. So I'll be sharing my screen from the mobile now. I believe you can see my screen. Okay, first of all, how many of us here have our MT5 logged in? Those of us who are very new, you have logged into your MT5 with your demo synthetic account and your pro Forex account. Mr. Oni Osazuwa, have you done that? Hello, Mr. Osazuwa. Okay, that's true. You can't unmute yourself. I have. Okay. Bright, you have done your own. Okay, so if you have, please just let me know. Okay, I'm going to be calling names. So, Miriam Ojima, let me see on the chat box. Have you logged into your MT5? Gentle, that was a mistake. I haven't, but I have not funded. Okay, you have, but you have not funded. Okay, no problem. Gentle Lion FX. This is not old person now. Now, for the person to be Gentle Lion FX is not a newbie. Okay, so Rapuluchuku Magnus. I believe you must have done that because you guys will be sharing your screen. I'm going to be doing the first demonstration, okay? Then I will call like 2 or 3 people. I have not. Why? You are in the group. I have shared everything you need to know. I even did a video on how to create your account and how to log into MT5. I also did a voice note reminder this evening again that what we'll be doing from today will be practical. So we need, if you cannot do this, if you are not ready to do the practical session, which is what you'll be doing every day, if you really want to do, then you are not ready. Okay, no problem. You still have enough time. All right, so let me share my, okay, I already shared my screen. So, okay, I have messages here. Okay, all right. Okay. So let me go to MT5. Okay, so this is MT5. This is MT5. Now, this is a live account. This is a live account. Okay. So this is a live account and I need to switch to I need to switch to the demo account. Okay. So let me start with this one. I think this was the account I created yesterday. Or was it during when this account should be the one I created during when I was making that video? I think so. Yes. Okay. So I've just logged into this account now. This is a pro account. This is a pro account. As you can see, this is good. Okay. So now we'll be taking a trade. Now this is a strategy, all right? You see this is the strategy I want to give to you guys. At the end of today, I'm going to show you how to set up this strategy and also going to show you how to use it to take trade. But for you, it's still quite early, okay? Especially those of us who are very new. It's still quite early for you because you may not really understand it and you may not need a strategy yet. But there are person who must have gotten to this level and they now on strategies like this, you don't need to know too much. All you just need to understand is the rules. Every strategy has rules. Every strategy has conditions to be met. So as long as you are able to wait for those conditions to be met and you saw that the conditions are met and you took your trade, for this particular one, by the time you take 10 trades, 7 should go well. If all met the conditions, 7 out of those 10 trades should go well. All right. So this is a very potent strategy. I have a lot of them and I use them. Okay. But you don't need too much, just one. If you have one and it's working, stick to it. Forget all the English you'll be hearing in the market. Forget all the English you'll be hearing in the market when people will be saying FMC, let it be even FMC, SMC, these different names, okay? They will be coming with different names. If you don't know, if you don't know what you are doing, you don't have your own uh, say, or you don't want to have your own decision or your own stand in what you are doing, you'll be pursuing all of them as they come. Okay? All right, so let me put this, let me just take, let me go to Euro USD. Okay, so this is Euro USD. Now, I want to analyze this trade now, but you don't really need analysis at this level, okay? So what I want to do is to show you that I want to take this trade. Now, with this my strategy, let me go to, because this trade is about to reverse. Okay, but now let me go to like 5 minutes to see if this thing has met my condition. Okay, it has met the condition and it would have delivered TP by now. Okay, so what is the condition? What condition do you need to be met on this strategy? Now, this strategy has three indicators. So we have the moving average 50 exponential. I have alligator on the main chart, and on the oscillator window, what is here is called MACD. All of these names are too big for you right now, but I'm just calling them because you need to. So let me go to 15 minutes better. Okay, no, 15 minutes. For 5 minutes, now this guy has made the strategy. Now, how does this strategy work? Now, a trade, you use it to find either continuation or, so let me use where has passed now. Okay, let me use this current place now. Now, this is how this guy works. Okay, let me not use this. Let me use the cursor movement. So now you are seeing my cursor, right? Now, how do you use this strategy? Now, you want to see a trade. Probably it was selling. Now, it was selling. It came all the way from this side. It sold all the way from up. All right. And it came to this level and you want to do what we call a pullback. Okay. So this was where the journey of the pullback or the reversal started. So it was coming like this. Okay. It was coming like this. And here was the low is created. Okay. Created this first leg, created this second, created a high here, little high here. You may not see it. They created another low and now went further to break this. It break above the alligator and at the same time break above the 50 moving average. So whenever this happen, you want, when the market breaks above the 50 moving average, you want it to come back to do what we call a retest. Okay? You want it to come back to do a retest. So now this guy broke like this and he came back to do a retest. Now this is where you should enter this trade. This place now is where you should enter this trade. Now, when you enter this trade, where is your stop loss? Now, if you want to be aggressive, your stop loss can be here, below this low. Okay? Okay, because that time, so when you enter this trade, this low has not been created. So you use this low. This low under this place now is the next low. You use this low. Now, where will be your take profit? Now, you want to look for the immediate high. So the immediate high of this level, the first high is this level. So now, look at where you enter the trade. You enter the trade here. And from here to here, did he hit your take profit or not? He hit your take profit. He hit your take profit. So this is $5 and this is Euro USD. So this movement is just 17 pips. Okay? This short movement is 17 pips. All right? So with this, 17 pips on 0.01 will give you $1.70. To give you $1.70. So at least this is just for you to take first TP. But that does not mean that this is where this market will end. Now, this journey that started here may further end in probably maybe like 100 pips or 200 pips. But your concern is your first point of call, which is you want to look back to for this strategy now, that you want to look back to the previous high, all right? There's also another name for it, and you enter the trade, and it has hit TP. Now, what is happening here now is what we call a continuation. Now, the market still want to continue. Now, before you enter that trade, I said that the market need to break above the alligator and the 50 moving average and return to do what is pullback. Now, there has to be alignment. Now that it has break above, you also look at this bottom one, which is called MACD. Is it above zero? Has it crossed zero? So this is the zero line. This line now, this line is the zero line. If you look to my left, you can see 0.000. That is the zero line. When it's above the zero, the market is going up. When it's below, the market is coming down. Okay? So now, as at this point where you enter the trade, the MACD has already come across, it has crossed it's now above the zero line. So the strategy, you have met the condition on the strategy. So right now we'll be looking for a trade to enter. Now, the aim is not just to analyze. The aim basically is for you to know how to take profits and stop loss in your own trade when you take trade. So leave all of this strategy and what I just tried to show you now. To some of us here, it will be too big for us, okay? But it's something that I still need to do. I will share it with you so that when you begin and you begin to appreciate this thing gradually, you can now go back to this video and go back to this strategy and look at it very well and begin to apply it. You set it on your phone and you begin to apply it, all right? So now let's look for a trade. Okay, so this is Euro USD. Let's say we want to buy. Let's say we want to buy this Euro USD. So now I'm buying this Euro USD. Is a buy. Now remember, the first thing you want to do when you want to buy is this 0.01. You can see the now let me show you this one. Your lot size. You don't joke with it. You don't forget it. Don't make sure that what is there is what you want to use that is commensurate with your account. Make sure that what you want to use is what is commensurate with your account. Now, I also showed us that you can do buying and selling from here. Now, this one is called the one touch button. Now, this one touch button is very dangerous if you don't know how to use it. So it also asks how to close it. You see this small rectangle box in front of the last one I just circled now? It has blue and red, blue to the left, red to the right. I mean, blue to the right, red to the left is there. Is the fourth thing I just circled. That one is to close this sell and buy button. Now, the reason why you must always close it is that if this thing is in your pocket, you can take a trade you did not plan. And usually when it happens, it does not take only one trade. It can take up to 30 trades. In short, one has happened to me that I think the thing was more than 50 positions. And that was how I lost a $700 account. Okay? So now we want to buy. So you can buy from here, and you can also buy from this trade area. Okay? Now here, I showed us yesterday, you see this plus sign is what you click to see your buy and sell. Okay? So now let me click on it. You can see that it has come up. So you can see buy by market and sell by market at the bottom. Buy by market and sell by market. See, look at them here. All right. So if you click on buy, you are buying. You click on sell, you are selling. And please, this one is very key. That was what I started with. Your lot size. Your lot size. All right. So we're taking this trade now. We are buying Euro USD. So I want to buy by market. So this is 0.01. I'm clicking on buy. I have executed this trade. Okay, so this is not even good. This is Okay, I didn't change it. Okay, Euro USD is what I wanted to take. So you see another thing now. What is on the chart is different. What I open from this other. So you must be very careful. Okay, so now I click on it again. Now that you are on this window, how do you what? How do you know when to buy and when to sell? Okay, it's the same thing we are doing here. That's what I've been trying to teach you. But now, most times, this of issue of when to buy and when to sell, that's why I'm giving you a strategy. But for now, you may not know anything about it. But if you are in my community, you'll be receiving and seeing what we call signals. So people are trading signals alone and they are making money. Now, I do live session every day and I also give signals every day. Now, if 2, 3 days I did not do live session, I did not give signal, everybody will be, those who are consistent, those who we are working, everybody will be shutting me up, will be calling me, what's happening? No signal, no, you understand. That's to tell you that people are using them and they are making money. All right. So for you, you may not be the one to look for how to buy and how to sell. But you should know, so gradually is when you begin to build yourself in that regard. So that's another reason for this strategy. Okay, so right now, I don't want to sell or buy silver. So what do I do? This same place again that is showing dollar sign. That's where you click to see the list of assets. So you can see the list of assets here, and I need Euro USD. So I've seen it, and now click on Euro USD. So this is Euro USD, and I said I'm buying, so I have to click buy. I have bought Euro USD. Okay, I have bought Euro USD. Okay, so now our silver is in profit because so it's like hope this guy have not started reversing. Let me see if gold has started reversing now. Okay, so this is 30 minutes. This guy look like what is ready to pull back. Oh. Please wait. I want to take this trade, people. I want to take this trade. Let me just take one position. Oh, I've gone to take Euro USD again. I was wondering now. Okay. Okay, so the market is just doing what we call rapid. So I've just taken this gold. The take profit is $15. Now the stop loss for this trade is huge, $30. So if this guy goes against me, he's going to take $30 from my account. All right. Why did I put this stop loss here? Is the safest stop loss for this movement that I have seen. Now I showed you something just now about this strategy. All right. So it's the same strategy I used now. Now, if you look at this level, you can see that this guy has crossed the zero. So I'm entering early. Okay. This guy has crossed is above the zero line. Okay, this is above the zero line, and the market has closed above the 50 moving average. All right. So this is a sniper entry per se. If this guy goes up and return, it will come and do what we call a retest. So after that retest, I can now find another entry again if it must have taken this take profit that I used initially. Now that I took this trade, does it mean that it must favor me? No. The trade can decide to do otherwise and come and hit my stop loss. All right. But there was something I saw before I took the trade. Now, this trade has done something what we call it has swept liquidity by taking out this previous low. All right, it took out this previous low. Look at this low. This is a low, and this is the new low. So it took out this low. This guy has been coming up, down, up, down, up, down. Then this time around, it took out the low and it engulfed. All these are English. You don't need them now. Now it took out the low and it engulfed this previous candle. Engulf means to swallow. So the new candle swallowing the previous one is an engulfing. All right. So let's not go there. So this is let's go back to our trade. Let's go back to our trade. All right. So wow, this what do you call it? Silver. Silver is running. Silver is running. Okay, so for this silver, let me go to because it was the silver that I saw first that met because I was looking at the silver, I didn't know that it was the silver. I thought it was the Euro USD. So the silver actually had done this, and where is this silver going now? So for this silver, you want to check your targets. Target should be here, this high. So you can see that this short movement is $100 and something because this is silver. So silver and gold, they are very volatile. So I've taken the trade. So if this trade hit my TP, I'm getting $100 from this trade. Okay? While stop loss is 60 something dollar. Now for this trade, you have this kind of trade for a for this kind of account, you have already made how much? You've made like 8% of the account already. If you are ready to really grow your account for this type, you can close it and you rest for today. Even though this trade will still going to do more, you want to make sure that, okay, because ordinarily, if I'm to use the very first level on this trade, it should be here because this is the first level of high, first level high. Okay, I didn't see it. The market is already here, so that was why I didn't look at it very well before I saw this next high now. So after taking out this high, it may decide to come back to do a retest because it's yet to do retest. Okay, so I have put take profit on this one. So now, so let's assume you are in my group and I send you this chart. I send you this chart. I say buy silver. Okay, this is silver. So most times before I send the trade, I will remove this guy. So the chart will be plain like this. I'll say buy silver. Maybe I should take it to 5 minutes now. I'll say buy silver. Now, what you need to do in this case is that you see this green line on top. This is the take profit. You see this one below. This is the stop loss. So you want to buy this trade. You click on when you see the what do you call it? The signal, because I will snap the screenshot and send. So when you see it like this, definitely you'll be seeing my entry. Okay? So what you need to do is just click on buy. If it is sell, you click on sell. Then you now come back to the chart and look at what is the take profit. This is 58.85722. So you come here for this one, you press hold, all right, and you say modify position. So modify position now, you now come here and you type the take profit. You type the take profit, you click modify, then you now go back to collect the stop loss. You go back to collect the stop loss, you collect the stop loss, you come back again, you modify, and you type the stop loss, and you click modify. But if you are seeing the two at the same time, you can enter the two before you click modify. But because you are going back from this page to go somewhere else to go and collect the number, whichever one you put first, you can make sure that you modify that one before you go back to collect the next, to copy the next price or number as the case may be. Okay, so now let's now look at this, our Euro USD. Now, I want to go to chart from here. What did I do? I press hold. So you press and hold, it will give you these options. So I want to go to chart. So I click on chart. I've clicked on chart now. Okay. So now, because the market has closed, all right, because the market has actually closed, not that the market has closed completely, but market participant has withdrawn so much. Once time is like this, now the New York session will soon close by 10 p.m. now. The New York session is closing. The London session already closed since around 5, which is where you and I belong. So now the market, the volatility of the market now is quite low. In terms of liquidity, there's no much liquidity again. So you'll be seeing the trade, the market movement will be very slow, especially in the case of this Euro USD. But for gold and silver, those ones they move whenever they want to move, irrespective of whether it is a New York session, anytime they move. Okay, so that is so now we want to put take profit and stop loss on this. So you can now press hold. So now, first thing I want to do is to look at the chart. I want to look at the chart to know where I want to put my take profit and stop loss. So let me write it down. Where is my pen? Okay, so now let me write it down. Let me put it on the phone. My pen, no pen here. Okay, so TP. Okay, sorry, whenever this screen try to close like that, what has happened is that all those notifications, when I have notification of maybe WhatsApp, call those different notification that comes to screen, that's what usually shut down the screen like that and it becomes blank each time you see it like that. So now let me say take profit would be 1.13205. 1.13205. That's take profit. Then XL, okay, that is XL rather. The first one now is XL. So where are we putting our take profit? Let's put our take profit here. So our take profit will be 1.14108. 1.14108. So now, what this means is that you were given these parameters. Now, these things are called parameters. The take profit, the stop loss that you impute on your trades, they are called parameters. All right. So now you were given these parameters. So it's for you now to enter them. How do you now enter them? So this trade is running. You press hold. Now, when you press hold, it will bring out these options: close position, modify position, new order, chart, bulk operation. But what do we want to do now? What we want to do now is called modify position. So I'm going to click on modify position. Now, when you open this place, you see this part that is red. This part is the stop loss. While the part that is green is the TP. So you can already see it written there, XL and TP. So let's now put the XL. The XL is 1.13205. Now the take profit. The take profit is 1.14108. 1.14108. So you can see that the modify is highlighted. The modify is highlighted, which means I can click on it now to modify. But if the modify is not highlighted, what it means is that either of this, your take profit or stop loss, is wrong. Because if anyone is wrong, it will not highlight for you to modify. So I'm going to click modify now. Done. I have modified. So you can see that if you go back to this trade now, this is take profit and this is stop loss. So the take profit is $5.34, while the stop loss is $3.69. Okay? So this is how to put your take profits and your stop loss. All right? So this practical that we have done, I'm going to drop this video. I'm going to drop this video after now. Make sure that you watch it. Even if you did not watch any other area where I'm talking about inserting your take profit and your stop loss, do not fail to watch it. Do not fail to watch it. Okay? Because tomorrow, a good number of us will be sharing their screen to demonstrate this for us. Now, if you are shy, if you shy away from this, it will not help you. You need to do all of this so that at least you can master them. All right, so thank you very much. I'm going to stop share here now and let's go to questions and answer. We can't do anything practical again, as in that you have to talk tomorrow. That's what we are going to do. We're continuing with this tomorrow, and the strategy, I'm going to explain it again, and I'm going to give you the parameters for the indicators, all right? So I'm going to give you all of that so that you can set up your own. So I'm going to stop share here now, and I will also stop recording so that the video will not be too long. So that video will not be too long as we ask our question. All right.